Anybody watch cooking shows? Okay, MC.
I didn't.
I don't. I just make up put it in a pan.
Absolutely.
That's good too.
Welcome to the Mom Thread, mommies. How many times this week have you thrown your screen time rules out the window?
3, 4. Their punishment, I'm always like, no movies, no screen time or whatever. And then I'm always like, but like, I really need to get this done.
Yep, same. I get a tantrum. I'm like, Elmo?
Screen.
Well, my kid's screen time is video games. So, my oldest is 18, so that's done. But the 12-year-old, I'm like, get your stuff done, get your homework.
So do you remember when Netflix came on the scene and you didn't have to buy a DVD?
Oh, yeah.
You could just binge. Now you can binge your favorite TV shows. You don't have to wait a week to watch everything. But now I can't keep up with all of the streaming services. Now it just feels like overwhelming. Okay, so I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Name as many streaming services as you can think of.
Netflix.
Paramount Plus, Disney Plus, Hulu, Netflix, HBO Max.
Yeah, HBO
Max.
Amazon. You said Amazon.
Forgetting one?
Amazon Prime.
Oh, and Prime. Yeah, Prime.
Prime Video.
Is that all of them?
Peacock's it. I know Peacock now because The Office and Parks and Rec are on Peacock.
Apple TV.
Stars. I have Stars only for Outlander. I only have it for Outlander.
So what is the streaming service that you can't live without?
With kids, it's hard.
Kids, Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. Second, Paramount, because of all the Nickelodeon stuff. Like my generation Nickelodeon. Like all that.
Nickelodeon, Paramount, I will get it just to rewatch those shows.
I would say for me, Disney Plus or Netflix. My kid loves Fireman Sam. So now if you didn't have kids, what would be your top streaming service?
HBO Max.
And see, listening to y'all, I feel like I need to explore more. Only reason I say Netflix is because that's the only thing I always go to. But then my sister's always talking about Hulu and all these different. I'm like, I need to venture out.
Okay, so speaking of HBO Max, how many people have your HBO Max password?
I share it with my parents. Is that weird?
No.
Okay, good.
I've done that with family. That's fine. But I did it with an ex. Well, they became an ex. And so then it was weird because you're still using my stuff. I'm like,
I don't want to know what you're watching.
I want you to get off my stuff.
My niece has mine and she's had it for like 10 years. And so, it was like Netflix thinks you'll like Fuller House.
I had to kick all my husband's single friends off. All my husband's single friends from college knew all of his passwords. I was like, we don't need 12 dudes.
Oh,
I was
know.
like, we are adults. This isn't college anymore. They can pay $5.99.
So I'm going to give you guys the deal. Now, how many users do you think you can have on these streaming services?
I have at least 5 on most of them.
Let's go through it. Netflix, how many do you think it has?
5.
6.
I was going to say 4, but.
Netflix, basic is 1, standard is 2, and premium is 4.
Ooh.
Okay.
HBO Max.
1.
3.
1. Those suckers hard.
Tamika, you're killing it. 3.
I'm bad at this.
Hulu.
Oh,
Hulu is 1 because
4.
they make you select the home base. Come on.
2. Amazon Prime Video.
2 again.
I'm going to say 2.
Yeah, I'm going to go with 2.
3.
I look at them.
Disney Plus.
3.
4.
4. I'm
Okay.
4.
I finally got it.
I didn't get one of those right.
New segment. We're going to talk about which streaming services are good for which type of shows. So if you're a foodie, does anybody watch cooking shows? Okay, MC.
I didn't.
I don't. I just make up put it in a pan and serve.
That's good too.
If you're a foodie and a foodie mom, what shows on Netflix would you watch?
I only go to Hulu and YouTube TV for my cooking shows. They have the HGTV and Food Network channels on those.
Okay, now if you're a true crime lover, what are the best streaming services for you?
Netflix, number 1. than HBO Max.
Yeah, I like HBO Max. There's the Murder on Middle Beach.
Oh, that's HBO.
Adnan Syed's case is on HBO Max.
There is the Jinx.
Oh, I loved the Jinx.
That was phenomenal.
Robert Durst.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's talk about if you're a fashionista. If you like fashion, what do you watch? What are the best streaming services for you if you like fashion?
So America's Next Top Model, like, I know that's not technically, I mean, it's not a new thing, but I like rewatching those episodes. And correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's on Hulu.
Yes, I love that one.
Okay, so what about the streaming service if you need a break, moms? And the kids are watching TV. Let's talk about these. Because for me, I think it's Disney Plus. There's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
That's a winner. That's a dead ringer every time for every mom in the world. I don't know why.
Puppy Dog Pals.
Is Bluey on there, the dog?
Right now we're on the Raya. Have y'all watched Raya, the new Disney movie?
No.
It's for premium access only.
Okay, so now we're going to move away from the mini games into something a little more intense. We're putting streaming services head to head, comparing their original content. Our first matchup is Netflix versus Amazon Prime Video. Let's talk about this. What does Netflix have original content? They've got The Crown.
Stranger Things.
You could put a lot against Stranger Things.
A lot.
You could put a lot and it's going to lose. The only Amazon Prime one that I know is The Boys. I don't think it can stack up against like the breadth of Netflix originals.
So who wins between Netflix and Amazon Prime Video?
Netflix.
Netflix for me.
Absolutely.
All right, Netflix goes in the bracket. Okay, now Hulu versus Paramount.
Handmaid's Tale. Yeah, and Little Fires Everywhere. I loved watching that during the pandemic.
It has to win for me because of like the Handmaid's Tale, like put the team on their back on that one.
I feel like Hulu is like the obvious winner.
Yes, I think so.
HBO Max versus Apple.
True Detective, Sharp Objects, Big Little Lies. For me, the only thing that Apple TV like super had was The Morning Show, Ted Lasso.
They're still getting caught up, you know?
Who do you think the winner is?
HBO.
For that round, HBO.
Now our next one is Disney versus Peacock.
First, I would go with Disney.
You said Disney so fast against The Office?
Well, it's original content. So Peacock is just starting to make original content. They've got this Girls 5 Eva that's coming out.
Well, Disney Plus for me then.
Okay, so round two. This is hard. This is going to be very, very hard. Netflix versus HBO.
This is emotionally draining.
I'm going to have to say HBO because they've had the recipe down for years as far as like documentaries and.
Yeah, because I'm naturally leaning towards Netflix, but kind of like you said, sometimes those season things, you can't touch them.
I feel like the quality is better. The quality of the content is better for HBO.
I'm going HBO.
HBO.
Yeah, HBO.
HBO is the winner. Woo! Okay, here we go. Hulu versus Disney.
Disney.
Really?
From a family aspect, I know it's going to be I have more family options, so.
I feel like Hulu has had, like they have Handmaid's Tale. You cannot tell me that WandaVision or The Mandalorian are better than Handmaid's Tale.
They're not. Absolutely not.
I understand, MC. The point is, like, for when you have kids, the Disney is just like real. You kind of have to have it.
To be able to ever wash your hair, yes, you do have to have Disney.
Here we go. So what do we have? We were down to the last two, Disney and HBO.
HBO.
Yeah.
Quickly and easily, HBO. The original content to me, you've got like Sharp Objects, True Detective, you have the successors, like their original Game of Thrones, their content over time. They've proven themselves to me. They're not just their words, but their actions.
I think HBO is the winner. It's so funny. I thought this was gonna be Netflix.
I almost kind of did too, but HBO.
We want to know what you think. So continue the thread. Let us know your favorite streaming service in the comments, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy your shows tonight.